So Jesus came down from the mountain teaching people, and a leprous man went unto him and worshipped him. And these are his words: If thou will, you can make me clean of my leprosy. And the response of Jesus was that, I will be thou clean. So, two things. Number one, Jesus received worship. This man clearly went to Jesus, bowed down before him, worshipped him. Whatever posture he took, he worshipped. And this same idea of worship, we read in the book of Acts of Apostles how that, Paul and Barnabas went to a certain city, performed a number of miracles, and people, began to worship them. They attempted worshiping them. And Paul and Barnabas ran, or even removed their clothes to say, hey, we are fellow human beings like you. You don't worship us. Don't worship me. I'm a human being. But in the case of Jesus, it's not so. So if Jesus were to be a normal, regular, natural human being, how be it a mighty prophet, and he received this worship, he would have been going contrary to the will of God. But because he is God, rightly so, the man worshipped him and he received it. It wasn't like, hey, I'm a fellow human being, don't worship me. No, none of those. He received it because rightly so, he is God, and only God can receive worship. Secondly, the man said, if thou will, you can make me clean. And the response of Jesus is, I will. And the man became clean. So people have claimed that yes, Jesus did miracle, but this miracle were by the permission of God. And technically, they are correct in the sense that yes, God is the one that can sanction a supernatural occurrence to happen. It is from God that say, okay, this thing is supernatural, but then through him, all miracles proceed. And in this case, the man said, if you will. So it's possible that a regular, normal person attempt to do something miraculous, but if it is not consistent with the will of God, God will not grant it. For instance, the Bible says that this the confidence that we have, that if we ask anything according to his will, he answers us. So which means it's not every prayers that God answers, but the ones that we ask according to the will of God. So the duty of a person, if he wants his prayers to be answered, is to make attempt to ensure that he's asking the will of God. But in this case, it is Jesus that is willing it, is the one that generates the will. So he said, I will be thou clean. Now, of course, the will of Jesus will never disagree with the will of the Father. Even when he was in the flesh on the way to the cross, and he said, the spirit is willing and the flesh is weak, yet his will and the will of the Father were exactly the same. So he said, I will be thou clean. A man, a regular individual, cannot just by his own will do something for